Hey Gemini, what's up guys? Hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do an unexpected, what you don't see coming type of reading. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you so much for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So for the intuitive message, we pulled the money card, which that was the money card, or that was the card in the last reading, I think was the money card. I mean, I've done readings since then, and when I do personal readings, I pull an intuitive message for them too. So it changes, but I'm pretty sure it was the money card. So Gemini, what you don't see coming, there could be an influx in your finances here. There could also be something financially that you need to pay too. So we'll look and see what the energy is here, but it feels really positive. It feels really good. It feels like something is increasing in your life, Gemini, or something is getting better here, that you have something to look forward to, okay? And I think I said too in the last reading that your value is increasing, and that could be something that is happening here. And it could be your own personal sense of value as well. Now, Spirit did say what you don't see coming. Gemini, you've had your eye on something for a while, or you've been working really hard towards something for a while. So this reading is less about what you don't see coming, because for some of you guys, you're going to get results to something that you've been working really hard on, and Spirit's like, that's not going to be a surprise to you because you've been working so hard on it. It could just be shocking that these results come in. Some of you are at the point where maybe you feel like it's all for nothing, or it's just like, you know, yeah, I'll get a little bit of results or a little bit of progress here, but it won't be what I initially thought it was going to be. I feel like you're going to be surprised by how well something does, or how big something gets, or it feels like how much they offer you, because perhaps you had your application out, you've been going and looking for a job or a new job or something like that, Gemini, and you might think, okay, well, they're going to offer me this much, or the position says that it pays this much, but actually they're going to offer you more, okay? There could also be something here too where somebody wants to buy your house, Gemini, or they want to buy your car, they want to buy something of yours, and they might offer you more than what you're asking, okay? So if you render a service as well, Gemini, or something like that, there could be somebody who comes in and wants to pay you more than what you're even asking, okay? There's something in regards to that, okay? Now, some of you guys, there could be an opportunity that just comes out of nowhere here, and whatever this opportunity is, it's like you're not expecting it, okay? You're not expecting this to happen, or you're not expecting to get this call. You're not expecting for something to come through. So let's see. What do we have here for Gemini gang? Okay, what do they not see coming, Spirit? Okay, what is this? That is a lot. What does Gemini not see coming here, Spirit? What does Gemini not? Oh, okay. We'll take those two. I want to get the cards out too. We're going to do four cards. Wow, that's crazy, guys. That is so crazy. Success and wealth with the money card. And then we have the needle and the thread. Okay, so a sincere wish will be granted with blind faith. Expect to catch a break, and then target. Do I want to do another card? Because these two cards seem... No, Spirit's saying don't do another card. Because the thing about success and wealth is that success isn't necessarily going to bring you to your wealth, but you are going to be wealthy in something that you're going to find yourself being successful in, right? So some of you guys could be cultivating a new idea of what success is in regards to your life, Gemini, okay? Or what your objective is, what your goal is here. You could be figuring out a new way of doing something, okay? This feels really positive though. Look on the bottom of the deck, we got the bag. What? It says, come up, collab 777. You earn this. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Yeah, that's what this feels like. I'm going to put this actually over here. Yeah, it feels like there's something here where something is going to be rising or working out for you. Success says born to shine. Yes, this is your green light. Wealth says ancestral wealth, viral growth, and old money. Needle in a thread says a sincere wish will be granted, blind faith, expect to catch a break, once in a lifetime opportunity. And then target says clout chaser, spearheading a project, a goal-oriented person, or on the fast track. So what you don't see coming, and that's why, because I'm like, This feels like this is a great reading, and there's nothing wrong with having a great reading. It almost feels like a little bit too good to be true, but maybe that's just because I'm a very realistic person, almost to the point of where, like, I don't know, I'm a regular human like everybody else, so I have my pessimistic thinking and things like that too. But I just feel like this is really good, Gemini. Like, whatever this is that you're not seeing on the way to you, it's like, it's something that not everybody gets offered, or it's something that doesn't happen to everybody, okay? Because if you ever tried to thread a needle, it can be really difficult. It really can. So there's something here again with this target. You've been working really hard in regards to something, and you are going to start seeing those results. Now, you could be asked to lead a project. You could be asked to sign a contract. You could be asked like to come on board and help somebody develop something. That is for somebody. I'm almost getting the energy of like you get a call and they're like, we could really use you on our team. We think that you'd be great. There could be something like that where it's like very unexpected. You're not aware that this person has their eye on you, or you're not aware that this opportunity is even on the table, or this position at your job is on the table. That is for some of you guys. I'm also getting like a check or something coming your way, like with the bag, okay? There could be a collab, or just something really takes off. I don't know, that's what I'm getting, guys. So you have a sincere wish that's going to be granted. So Gemini, something that you're wishing for is going to be granted. Something's going to come through here. Expect to catch a break. And with that energy, it makes me feel like you haven't caught any breaks recently, or it's been really hard work, or it's been this energy here of like, this is not giving me the results, or this is going nowhere. You know, maybe you thought it was a slim shot in regards to something here. But again, as long as you're like manifesting something, or you have your eye on the prize, it's like you're going to reach this goal here, okay? So needle and thread, what is this talking about? This needle and a thread for Gemini. We have the Knight of Swords. Whatever this is, it comes in very quickly with the Knight of Swords. So this could be communication that comes in, clarity through this communication. With the Five of Swords, that's 6 swords all together. So that's that energy of like moving forward past something, getting out of these choppy waters. So there's some kind of news or message, or again, opportunity that comes in that, you know, eases your mind, Gemini. I feel like you've been stressing. Maybe you've been really out there trying to get yourself known, or trying to make a name of yourself, or trying to boost your product, trying to like, you know, out on the streets, like screaming, like, come here, come try this out, right? We are bagels. I don't know why I'm getting like a bagel company for somebody, but you know, maybe out there with free samples or something, or holding up signs, right? Handing out flyers, you know, going to like community events and stuff. It's like somebody has been out here working hard, trying to get their name out there, or trying to represent their business. I'm getting that so strongly. Like you have been trying really hard. And it's funny too, because there's a horse on this little megaphone thing. And it's almost like your voice, whatever you've been putting out there, that's what's actually bringing the progress, Gemini. You've been being very authentic to yourself too. So there's something here where it's like you possibly want to get paid. You want to make some kind of money or something off of what you do that's very unique, or it's tailor-made to you, okay? And there's something here where that is going to happen. I do feel like with the now energy too, for me, when this card comes out, it's like something is happening right now, or something is about to happen right now, okay? Some of you guys have been taking risks, right? Like you've really been, again, putting yourself out there, or gambling even perhaps, or like investing in things, or trying to like, I don't want to say it's like a get rich quick scheme, but it feels like there's this energy of like taking a chance or trying something new. Playing your numbers perhaps for some of you guys. It just feels like you've been taking risks and you haven't really seen the results here. And I feel like that's changing, Gemini. I mean, that's what it's showing us, okay? So give me something else for this wish. What is this wish? I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, so I don't expect Spirit to be like too specific. Look, with the Knight of Cups, for some of you guys, that is really what it is. Now, some of you guys might want to create a studio or something, or you could be working in some kind of studio. Could be something that you do with your hands here that you're creating, right? From your hands or from your heart and soul. You're putting a lot of energy into something here. All right. You could have been building up some kind of stock or revenue or something here. The Knight of Cups is the wish card though, guys. So, I mean, you know, with the Hanged One. Yeah, this could come after a long time of feeling a lot of hang-ups or feeling a lot of delays or feeling a lot of resistance here. It's like suddenly something starts moving or something's very smooth. They're giving me the energy that was smoothness here. I feel like I have a lot of creators in my collective, you know, I'm aware of that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are just trying to be seen or be heard. You know, you're just trying to be recognized for whatever it is that you're putting your heart and your soul into, Gemini. And I do feel like that recognition is here. It's coming, something like that. With the Nine of Cups, it's like you're going to be feeling really satisfied. I also feel like with these different cups here, you might have a lot of different options. I don't normally get like Seven of Cup energy with this, but I kind of am. It's almost like you have different things you could be choosing from, or maybe you have different side gigs or hustles that you're working on, Gemini, and you're going to kind of be dipping into all of those. But it feels like things are going to be going very smoothly for you. Like you're not going to feel a lot of resistance here is the energy that I'm getting, okay? There could be something too in regards to wellness or health that you guys are involved in, that you're trying to build up. Some of you guys are working on your physical health right now, your mental health. You're seeing that those things are connected. Some of you guys, we're getting close to the new year, y'all. So there could be this energy of wanting to have a New Year's resolution, and that could be to really take care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. I'm not a fan of resolutions. I've never really, I mean, I used to do them when I was younger because it's like, you know, you get bred into that culture and stuff. But as I've gotten older, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I can feel that energy. Like some of you guys, maybe you don't do resolutions either, but this year you are like making a resolution to be better. Like mind, body, and soul. Some of you guys are really working on your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, okay? There's something about that. It's also interesting because she has a pothos here that's wrapped around this. And it's almost like pothos are like, they're kind of like a weed, right? They're called, some people call them devil's ivy or devil's weed or the money plant, okay? But they grow, and they grow in damn near any condition, guys. You can put them in highlight, you can put them in low light, you can put them on a pole, you can let them just trail, you can let them climb and vine around stuff, and they will just grow and grow and grow. You know, they're just very hardy, easy plants to take care of, okay? They're one of my favorite plants. And there's something here about this where it's like something might be kind of growing, and it's almost like developing here with the Hangman energy. That's just what I'm getting. Like while you were turned upside down, or while you were in this energy of pause and reflection, maybe gaining enlightenment or gaining a new view of something, you see that something is growing or something's taking off after all. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for somebody, okay? Some of you guys might be into plants, or you might work in a greenhouse or something like that, okay? I'm getting this energy of somebody who works in a studio for sure. Like maybe you're wanting to open up an Etsy shop, or maybe you're wanting to open up just a shop in general. There could be something here about going to farmers markets or going to different community events. Like I said, there's something here with like getting yourself heard, getting yourself out there. And this is going to happen, Gemini. It's like your biggest dream, your biggest wish. Okay, with the sincere wish and then the Nine of Cups, like this is the wish of all wishes. This is like literally what you get on your knees by your bed and you pray for every single night if you do that. You know, every time you see the moon, you look up at the moon, you're thinking about this. You know, you're pulling the wishbone off of a chicken, that's your wish. Somebody get a little eyelash and you guys do that little thing where it's like whoever catches the eyelash and it sticks under their finger, they get the wish. You're wishing for this. You blow out the motherfucking birthday candles, you're wishing for this. Like, it's like whatever you are really focused on something. Okay, this is your wish. And you might have felt like a lot of destruction or things kind of tearing you apart. And some of you guys might have asked Spirit, like, please, Lord, okay? Pray your hands. Please, Lord, show me the way, right? Put me on the path. Put me in the direction that I need to go. And Spirit's like, oh, okay. Oh, suki now, right? Like, it's like, because that Spirit's like, that's what I like to do, right? But maybe it didn't look like you thought it was going to look. So there could have been like a lot of ups and downs and here and there and bumps in the road and just feeling like this is not what I thought it was going to be. They're showing me a mountain road and it's like kind of like going around, you know, and it's like there's lots of twists and there's lots of turns and you don't really know what's happening next or what you're going to see next, you know? It's kind of like you are going by, a blind faith, like we had talked about in the most recent reading. Like that's kind of the energy I'm getting. And Spirit might have had to bring down some towers or shift some things around, or there have been some major transformations, some major changes in your life. Some have been scary. Some have felt really daunting, or some have felt like this, because I feel like when we feel like we make choices or we're very focused on a goal, right? We think that something is going to happen and it's going to be very smooth. And I feel like it hasn't actually. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. But things are about to smooth out, or this is the energy that you're transitioning into. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're finally on the same page with yourself about something, Gemini. Some of you guys could be partnering up with somebody or collabing, or again, somebody's going to come in and they're going to see you as the ideal partner for whatever this is. Again, I'm getting like a scouting type of energy too. Somebody's name could be Scout or Scott. I'm getting this energy here of like somebody who's looking for somebody to fill a certain position. Okay. And they're kind of being their own scout here, and they're like looking, they're like, and they kind of put their eye on you in some way. Somehow they've gotten their eye on you, Gemini. And I feel like there's this energy here of like, I think you might be the one that I'm looking for in regards to this. There could be a little bit of a risk you need to take with this energy here, Gemini, because if there is somebody that's coming towards you offering you the bag or something like that, you might be like, is this too good to be true? Because again, there is like an air of that, but I don't feel like it is. This feels very positive. Okay, we have the Moon. Yeah, so you might feel like you need to look deeper into something, Gemini, or you have been looking deep into yourself, okay? There's been a lot of self-reflection. And I feel like that's what that Tower and that Hangman, that's what was being presented to you, I feel like Spirit's been getting you ready for something, been dressing you. I feel like you were stripped, and now Spirit's been dressing you and trying to get you presentable for whatever this is. But there was some deep self-reflection that was needed. Some of you guys have been going through shadow work, and you might feel like that's counterproductive because perhaps it slowed you down, or perhaps it threw you off, or perhaps it's like, I can't take my focus off of this. Like, there's been that kind of energy here of like, I have to focus, focus, stay on point, stay focused on this. And Spirit's like, this is going to happen. Okay, this is going to happen. What I need you to do is I need you to look inside, my friend. I need you to look inside. I need you to look into that shadow work. I need you to move away any kind of resentments or bitterness that might be lingering on. I need you to look at any kind of self-sabotaging energy, right? I need you to look at any kind of imposter syndrome. I need you to look at, maybe there's this energy of like you've made a lot of choices before and you feel like you've seriously messed up, or you've made wrong choices, or you've gotten by just by the skin of your teeth on things, And it's kind of giving me that energy here with the Moon of like, I need you to look inside yourself and do this shadow work. So that way, when you do look in the mirror, you're seeing the correct reflection back, because there could be some of you guys that look in the mirror and you see a distorted view of yourself. You don't see who you truly are. You don't see the power that you hold within. You don't see the star that's shining here, And I'm definitely, like I'm pretty transparent on this channel about who I am and the struggles I go through. So yeah, I resonate with that. It's like sometimes you don't. Like it's I feel like it's healthy to kind of be a little bit of a critic to yourself, because it shows that you're still growing. It shows that you're still evolving, but there's something here where it's like, Gemini, you really don't see the power that you hold, and Spirit needs you to see that. Like Spirit wants you to see how great that you are, how great you can be, how great you're going to be. There's something about that with the Moon, and your intuition could be telling you this. That's the thing. Sometimes our intuition does not match our surroundings. It does not match what we see. And that's why there's that energy, because they're showing me the Page of Cups in my mind's eye. And there could be that energy here of like needing to be just crazy enough to believe that something can work out for you, Gemini. That's really what I'm getting. It's interesting because we have the Seven of Cups, and I told you I was feeling the Seven of Cups energy. There's like a dreaminess. There's a fantasy, having your head up in the clouds, They're showing me the Page of Cups from, I'm like, it's not the Everyday Witch. It's the Light Seers Tarot. That's where they're showing me the Page of Cups from, where he's kind of sitting there and he's looking up and he's dreaming, and then there's like the feet that are at the top of the card, and then it has the little pig flying. It's like some of you guys maybe have been letting yourself dare to dream, right? Outside of your limitations. Maybe having out-of-body experiences and like viewing your life and what it could be, It's funny because I was watching a documentary yesterday on Jim Carrey, and he was talking about how when before he had made it big or whatever, he had written herself a check for like $10 million or something, and it had like services rendered or whatever. And like, he feels like he manifested that, right? And there's something here within that, like being your biggest supporter or daring to dream in regards to something and knowing that that's going to happen for you. So go ahead, write yourself a check, Gemini, right? Or claim something now. You know, say it to spirit now. This is what I am. Not this is what I'm going to be, but this is what I am, you know? There's something about that, okay? Seven of Cups, you're going to have a lot of choices. And some of y'all might feel like you're winning something too with the Seven of Cups, because she got the winning tickets here and she gets to choose a prize. So you could feel like you're literally winning something. And maybe you are. There could be a windfall with this wealth and success and the bag and all of that, the money. It just feels like there could be. Okay, there could be some kind of windfall or a sweepstakes or a lottery. If you play the lottery, you can't win unless you play, right? So I'm just saying, or somebody could give you, maybe somebody's going to gift you a lottery ticket for Christmas or something or whatever, just for the hell of it. I mean, it's like, you know, you go and you scratch it off or you play the numbers or however that works, because I don't do the lottery. There could be something here where it's like you win. Some of y'all might gamble a little bit. I mean, this isn't my reading, so I'm not here to say what's right and what's not right. Gamble if you want to. It's your life. You're an adult. Some of y'all could gamble and win something. I'm kind of getting that energy, like you take a chance on something and it really pays off. Okay? But there could be a sense of feeling like you win or feeling like you suddenly have a lot of choices, or like all of your dreams and your desires could come into fruition here, Gemini. Like the sky is literally the fucking limit is what it feels like. Okay, Gemini, well, I'm down for this reading. So target, a goal-oriented person. What is this? What's this talking about for Gemini? Spearheading a project is really highlighted too. Yes, spearheading a project is really highlighted. We have the Six of Cups. You have a soulmate coming in, but this is a soulmate in regards to business. This is a soulmate in regards to your financial growth or your stability in some kind of sort, okay? With the Three of Cups, there's a mystery person. This is my card for a mystery person showing up. You don't know who this person is yet. We don't see them. They're kind of just gonna pop up, okay? Six of Cups, yeah, this could be, it could be somebody from your past. Maybe you've worked with them before and they think they have something going on. They think about you. They call you up or email you. Hey, long time, I know, but I have this that I'm interested in putting together and I think you'd be perfect for that. Could be something like that. Or you could meet this person through work and be like, wow, we really get along. It's almost like we're soulmates. Okay, it's giving me that kind of energy, guys. Empress underneath. So yeah, this is going to be abundant. Whatever this is talking about, it's abundant. It could be an Empress coming your way. It could be a very feminine energy here. Somebody who is pregnant with Spirit's baby. Somebody who is already doing the damn thizzle. Okay, I don't know. That's for somebody. For those of you that are wondering, because I get questions sometimes in the comments about like slang and things. I say, fizzle is thing. All right, so we have the Three of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like there's a collab. A collab could be really significant. Gemini, I almost feel like somebody was meant to take a chance on you before and they didn't for some reason. So this person's been kind of like buzzing around your energy. I don't know. I'm getting that for somebody. There could have been somebody who, because the Six of Cups, that makes me feel like they are kindred, or there's something familiar, or this is something that you've been working on for a while, or this is something from your past coming back around as far as a career, like maybe something you gave up on, or you haven't done this in a minute. I don't know. There's something about that. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's somebody who is going to pop up, or this is somebody maybe at your work that's been watching you. This could even be like a boss's boss, right? Like, so say you have like a team, a leadership team, and you haven't met everybody on the team. There's somebody that's been following your career or been following you, or they just pop up, they show up. Somehow, I don't know, maybe you have your resume out there. Maybe they're on LinkedIn or something like that. They come across your resume. Either way, this is a mystery person. And this is somebody that you guys are going to raise your glasses to. You're going to make deals with. Spearheading a project is really coming out strong, guys. Somebody could ask you to head up a project, join a team, lead a team, pull something together, develop something for them. That is coming out so strong. Okay, So yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's somebody else involved. Here we go, Emperor. And we just saw the Empress. So I see a partnership here. With the Emperor energy, this is somebody who's like just signed right there, right? But this is a person who is very firm. This is a person who is set in their ways. I feel like whoever this person is, they're already doing something or well known, or they already have their stuff together. They already have an empire of sorts. To be an emperor, you have to have an empire, right? So I feel like this is somebody who's going to end up helping you build yours. Some of y'all could be meeting up with a lawyer or something, or business investors. Some of y'all could be going to the bank to get a loan, or you're getting an extension on your loan, or you're getting more than what you thought you were going to get. Something like that, okay? I feel like this is, yeah, it's giving that kind of energy, guys. It's like signing a contract or making a deal with somebody or signing some papers here. Again, I don't think you guys even see this coming, or this has been fully realized yet for a lot of you. All right. Now, because that's obviously not going to be for everybody. And I try to keep my readings really general so they can touch everybody. If that is not the case, if there's no outside energy here involved in whatever you're doing at all, because some of you there is, maybe not right now. Right now you could be on a solo mission, but there is going to be working with somebody or partnering up with a team here in the future. You just don't know that yet. That is for some of you guys. But for those of you where that never happens, this is you being able to celebrate your successes, because you are a goal-oriented person. You are going to be on the fast track here, and you could be spearheading a project, which is your own project, your own business, your own work, your own goals, right? And it's something here where it's like you're going to be raising glasses with people, maybe family, friends. Okay, there could be a celebratory dinner or drink, or there could be some kind of recognition that comes through, or you might be presented with something. It feels like there's something like that where you're going to feel a celebration or a sense of contentment and completedness. I don't normally get that with the Three of Cups, but this glasses chinking, it kind of makes me feel like this is a deal, or to us, this is what we've done, this is what we've completed, this is what we've achieved, right? It's giving that kind of energy here. And then again with the, I lost it because I shuffled, I think. Yeah, I shuffled. With that Emperor energy, that could be you stepping into the Emperor energy within your own life. Some of y'all are going to be CEO of something, or you're going to be, like your name is going to be on something, okay? All right, Gemini. Let's get one more for this goal-oriented person. We have the Seven of Wands, and it came out in reverse too, guys. I feel like there's something here where some of you guys, that's so funny. They just gave me something else too, but really quick, I feel like you feel like this is what's been happening to you. Like everywhere you've gone, you've felt like it's been like, nope, we're not interested, or maybe you don't feel like people are seeing you. Like, again, that's your sincere wish. You want to be heard, or you want whatever this is to be out there, or you want something to move forward, be smooth, right? So it's like maybe you feel like you've been getting restriction at every single turn. Every door you try to enter, there's some little pipsqueak there with their fucking hand up that's like, am I on the list? Okay. That's another energy that I'm getting too. There could be something here, Gemini, where I don't know, because they're giving me like that. You see these? Okay, where they take the rope away and they let you through. With it coming out in reverse, it's almost like, especially for like my performers, my creators, anybody who you're doing something where you're putting yourself, your work, something like that out there, Gemini, you could have felt like almost blacklisted or like shadow banned, if that makes sense, or something where it's like, I am meeting a lot of restriction here. You know, it's like somebody moves the rope aside for you, you know? Because you're the I don't know, the performer, or you're the main person, or you're that it person, okay? You got that it factor here with the King of Wands. Like, people are here to see you. That's for somebody. I'm also getting the energy here of like, one day this is what people are going to see. You know, like they're coming to see you, and it's like, are you on the list? I don't know why I'm getting this energy, Gemini, but I feel like there's something about you that's going to be untouchable one day. So take that as it resonates, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, you're going to be untouchable, or there's going to be people lined up to see you, and not everybody going to get in. There could even be a hater that tries to get into one of your shows, or tries to come into one of your, like, maybe your art gallery or something, or tries to, like, I don't know. Like, are you on the list? Okay, I don't know. That's what I'm getting for somebody, okay? With the King of Wands, though, I do feel like there's something here where it's like you're going to get some kind of recognition. I'm hearing that song, Popular. You're going to be popular. Okay? I don't know if you guys know what song I'm talking about. But that's what I'm getting for somebody. Somebody's just going to be popular. I feel like whatever roadblocks you've been feeling, that is reversing here. And you're going to be celebrating something really soon. Okay? You could even have like the deciding factor on something, because there's something here with this person with their little clipboard and their pen, right? I love their little suspenders. It's like something here where it's like this person's like, yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe you're going to be the one that decides if people can get beyond the rope or not. Some of you guys might be producers, or you're going to be scouts yourself or something like that, talent scouts or something. Or you're going to be the doorman / door woman in regards to something. I don't know, Gemini. And that could be what somebody wants to hire you for. Like they want you to find their talent, or they want you to, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It's like I'm trying to formulate the feelings that I'm getting and putting them into words for you guys. But that's what I'm getting here. We're going to put that out there. Yeah, you've been feeling like blocked, Gemini. But that is about to change here. Okay, let's get something for this wealth. What is this talking about? Okay. I'm hearing family name. Okay. So for some of you guys, and they're showing me big gates to like a big house, and it's got like initials, like, you know, like the family name. So there could be something here where you're making a name for yourself, Gemini, but this is going to be like a family name. Like your family is going to be able to benefit off this too. That's the true sign of a legacy, right? A legacy is not just something for you in this lifetime. You know, it's something that generations to come are going to be a part of, or going to be known for, or something like that. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. We have wealth, and then I just saw the death card too when I split it with the urn. I mean, that is definitely like, you know, this is the most deathiest death card I've ever seen in a tarot deck. I ain't gonna lie, okay? I feel like there could be something where somebody does leave you everything. That's not for everybody, clearly, obviously. But that could be for somebody, and that could be what actually brings you in some kind of wealth where you can really start to advertise, invest, work on something, and then this brings you success in what you were trying to build in the first place. That is not for everybody, okay? And I'm just saying, but there is something about that. Okay, let's see. What do we got here for this wealth energy for Gemini gang, for what they don't see coming? We have the 9 of Swords. Well, yeah, you've been stressing, Gemini. And that's the thing, is I feel like with that goal-oriented energy, you have been very focused, right? Maybe you've been so focused and going in the wrong direction, because this little hand right here, it's almost like I'm seeing it in my mind's eye of like a hand, and then I'm seeing somebody like running, but the hand is on their head and they're like not getting anywhere. That's what they're showing me. Spirit's like, okay? And for some of you that were on your knees praying, or looking up at the moon praying, or whatever you were doing, maybe at your altar, it's like you did put a prayer up there somehow, or like I'm even hearing like, if you're real, why don't you show me your power, right? Something like that for somebody. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're showing me that though. Like, it's like, you know, and Spirit's like, okay, right? Wheel of Fortune. And I love this card. This is one of my, if not my favorite, I think it is my favorite Wheel of Fortune card, because it really does talk about unexpected turn of events, right? This person obviously didn't have their GPS on, or the GPS just was not functioning, or was giving them misinformation or something, right? Because their hands up like, what the fuck, right? Like, I gotta go this way. This is the way I'm trying to go. It's giving that kind of energy. Like, why are they doing construction in the middle of the fucking work week? Like, it's like something like that, okay? There could be like a lot of frustrations in regards to building this wealth. There could be a lot of twists and turns, like we had talked about. I feel like this is really just reiterating a lot of the stuff I already said. I feel like there's something here where it's like you might feel like there's a disruption, or there's an inconvenience, or there's a turn you have to make. Maybe Spirit's like, nope, go the other way, right? Or go this way. You know, you see the arrows? It's like Spirit could be saying, this is not the way, but I'm going to show you the way. And if you're not willing to listen, because some of you guys, we're not, you know? Like, Oh, they're putting their hand up. They're not letting us in. That's okay. We'll just try again tomorrow. We'll just try again tomorrow. We'll just try again. We'll just try it again tomorrow. We'll wear different outfits, right? We'll put on a disguise here. We'll get in somehow, right? Spirit's like, no, maybe that's not the door you need to be entering, right? I have a different door for you, and I'm going to show you because I'm going to derail some things. I'm going to put these roadblocks in your path. You're not going to have no choice but to go down this door, right? Or go down this path. There's something here with that. So if you face any kind of derailing type of energy or restrictions or feel like you're being kind of funneled into a certain path, okay? This is Spirit trying to tell you, this is the way. You asked me for the way. You asked me to show you. You asked me to open roads up for you. Well, I get you on a different road, basically. Like, I got to open a different path, okay? So with the 9 of Swords here, I feel like there's something where it's like, there's just been a lot of stress. There's been worry. There maybe has been insomnia. Some of you guys have been like doing the numbers in regards to something, like calculating something, because I'm getting somebody on their calculator and they're like, and they're like, no, that can't be right, right? And they clear it and they're like, it's giving me the same fucking number, right? They're like doing it again. It's like something cannot be right. This cannot be right. It's something about that, guys, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Page of Swords is like you've been looking into something, okay? I also feel though maybe what you're meant to do or maybe what's meant to bring you wealth is something that you're scared of as well. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, if you're like, say you're traveling, you're on a road trip, you don't know where the hell you're at. If it wasn't for the GPS or a map, you'd be completely lost, right? And that's the thing. You know, I know there's like purists out there that don't really want to use a GPS. They prefer to use a paper map, but paper map ain't going to tell you when there's road work. So that could be a message for somebody. You need to get with the times, okay? You need to elevate with whatever it is that, like, get with the times here, you know? I don't know. There's something about that. Things are evolving around you. You need to evolve too. That's a message for somebody. But with the Wheel of Fortune here and this Page of Swords, it's like, if you're on a road trip and you're lost, and then the road you know you need to be on, it's a detour, you have to take a different path, you're like, that's instant fear. You know, it's got this instant kind of energy of like, well, I don't want to be lost, or I'm, you know, in a strange city, in a strange place out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where I'm at, and now I have to kind of change my course, and I don't know where I'm going. It could be something like that. You could be getting some kind of information. You could be gathering research, but there could also be communication that's going to come in that's going to kind of help you, because there's something here about the radio with like hearing. The message they're giving me, guys, is like you hear a voice through the radio, right? So this could be your intuition even speaking to you with the Page of Swords. Some of you guys might be on the radio, or you might do a podcast or get invited to do some kind of interview or something like that. And that brings me back to what I was trying to say before about maybe what's going to bring you wealth is something that makes you nervous or gives you anxiety, brings you a little bit of fear, because maybe you have to kind of come out of your shell a little bit. Maybe you do have to take some kind of risks or go off the beaten path here. And you're nervous about that, or, you know, you don't want to make a fool out of yourself, or it's something like that. But Gemini, there is something where you might have to put your head out there a little bit, or you might have to, you know, because when we saw the King of Wands up here, it's like that's somebody that, you know, they step out when everybody else is going to sit down. You know, they're out there in front of everybody performing, everybody's sitting down watching them, critiquing them. And there could be something that makes you kind of nervous about that, you know? There's something also about somebody out here, again, with this advertising. It's like calling up radio stations, seeing if they, you know, maybe want to have a guest on to talk about this, maybe selling your point. Like, I'm very passionate about this. This is what I do, and I think that people should hear about it. You never know. You know, people are always looking for the next best thing or the next new thing or something new and something, you know, exciting to talk about. Maybe they're tired of talking about the same old shit. So maybe like, you know what? Let's put this person on. They're passionate about pottery. Why not? You know what I mean? They say it has therapeutic qualities, or they say that it can connect you to this or that. I don't know. It's something about that, Gemini. I don't know if that's making sense. Give me something else for this. Okay, I had a moment here because I was like, that's not the Nine of Cups, because it was like, it looked so much like, anyways, sorry. That's the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this wealth. Give me another card for this for Gemini gang, for what they don't see coming. We have the Magician. Wow, that's like turning something around. That's like stepping into your power, you know? And again, I told you there's something that's going to bring your wealth that you have some kind of talent for. You know, you're very skilled. And It goes beyond just, you being born able to do this, right? A magician could possibly be born able to create something. It has that magic within them, but do they know how to master that magic? Do they know how to harness it? Do they know how to create? It's not enough to have that ability within you. Are you able to kind of transmute that energy and bring it to the physical, to actually, it's like alchemizing something, right? That's the energy I'm getting with the magician. So I feel like whatever your wealth is, some of you guys have been starving artists, like literally, out there maybe on like the streets in the sense, like, like, I don't know, I'm getting somebody like painting on the street, or somebody like playing their instrument on the street, or doing whatever act they do, like miming or comedy acts, or like, like have like a tip jar out there, and it's like, if I can't make you laugh in 5 minutes, I'll give you $5. Or if I can't make you laugh in a minute, I'll give you $5, or something like that. And then people are like, okay, that's an easy $5. But then you have them like cracking up. It's something like that where Gemini, it's like, you're going to take a chance on yourself, or that's what's bringing in this wealth. It's something that is a talent. It's something that is a skill. It was given to you by the divine, by your ancestors. But it's not just enough that it was given to you. You have to, like, again, alchemize this and make this something personalized and put it out there. So that's what I'm getting, guys. And it's funny too, because we're looking with the 9 of Swords, we're looking at this person's hands, and it really is giving that energy of like, I created this with my own hands. Yeah. Okay. So you ain't gonna be a starving artist for long, Gemini, this is giving like producing something. It's giving working on something, mastering something, okay? Dedicating yourself to something every single day with that 8 of Pentacles. Trying to make something better each time. You've been very repetitive in regards to something too with this. That's what I'm seeing as well. Like you do something every single day, okay? Like you don't take a break, Gemini, unless you have to take a break, because sometimes Spirit will come in and sit your ass down and be like, I'm sorry, you're off today. Right? Like you're not working today, or you're not doing this today. And even if I have to give you a little small illness, or I have to throw something in your path, or, throw you into some kind of existential crisis, which seems to be Spirit's favorite thing to do with me, like make you like just spin for a second. Like you need to chill. There's something here with that. Like you do something repetitive. You do something every single day, Gemini. Okay. To the point of where it looks perfect, or you've developed like a perfect routine or a perfect method in regards to something. That's what's bringing you this success and this wealth. You might have started this 3 of Pentacles, this magician energy, which is card number 1, right? The activation, the spark. It's giving very much like a Ace of Wands, to be honest with you. But it's like you've built something up now to where it's like you have a method, or you have a routine in regards to something. Like it's very reliable. You're very reliable, Gemini. People can count on you as the day is long. Sure as the setting sun. They know that sun's going to rise, Gemini. They also know you're going to show up, or they know that you're going to be out there on the street painting, or you're going to be out there, I don't know, miming or something, pulling the rope. I don't know. You're going to be doing something like every day or every other day, or you just put a lot of energy, and people do recognize it. People do see it. The thing is not everybody's going to sing your praises, Gemini. Not everybody is going to want to give you their flowers, because some people put themselves in a opposition against you. There's always going to be folks out there that see greatness in you, and that makes them feel worse about themselves. So it's like, well, I'm not going to sit there and tell Gemini they're phenomenal or they're amazing. They already got enough. They're already great. They don't need to hear it from me, So don't kind of get discouraged when people, they don't give you your props or your dues, Gemini, or you feel like, maybe sometimes all people have to do is say is negative stuff too, I don't know. Take it as it resonates, guys. But I just feel like you got to be your biggest supporter. And you also need to realize that Spirit has your back. Some of you already do, and I know that, okay? So if I ever say things like that, where you got to have faith, you got to believe in yourself, and you're like, I do, maybe that message isn't for you, boo. Okay? Because as I've said a million freaking times, tarot is a tool to help. So there's somebody that's next to you in the collective that does not believe in themselves, and they need me to say that. because they're not feeling that confidence that you feel within yourself. You're feeling confident, you believe in yourself, that's great, and I'm happy for you. But I could be speaking to the people who don't. In fact, I know I am, okay? So that's something that you need to keep in mind here. I'm here to pump it up, okay? That's what I'm here to do. What is this success energy for Gemini gang? Okay, for what they don't see coming. We have the 8 of Swords. Look, 9 of Swords. It's like, is this gonna work? Right? Like, is this gonna work? And you know how I feel about this card too. The keys are right there, but it's kind of lost in the sauce and you don't really see them in this picture. So it's like somebody could be kind of like trying to claw their way in. Again, that's that energy here of like, you know, but the key is right there. It's right there in your face. And I feel like it's connected to you, Gemini. Like, you are the motherfucking key. Okay. Okay, you are the fucking key. I don't know when this star card popped, but it obviously did because that's how my deck was down, and we're going to do it. We're going to put it out there. Aquarius season could be popping, Gemini. There could be something coming into alignment. Something going on there up in the damn solar system. I know that much because some shit has been shifted, and I'm just like, I feel it. I don't know much about astrology. Maybe I should look into it. I don't know. I just feel like that's a lot of knowledge to be putting in my brain because astrology goes deep. There's so many different aspects to astrology where it's kind of like intimidating, you know? But there's something here where it's like, there's something going on up there and something could be coming into alignment, Gemini. The stars could be aligning for you, okay? That is the energy I'm getting here with this 8 of Swords. And that's funny too because we have 8 of Swords, the star is 17, that reduces to 8. 8s could be significant, Gemini. Maybe some of you guys are a life path 8. I have read somewhere that life path 8s are meant to be like famous. You don't have to be a life path 8 though. That could just be a sign that you are meant to have some kind of recognition, success, fame. For some of y'all, yes, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Somebody out here in the collective is meant to be famous. Somebody is meant to be well known, either by the world, right? By their career, in their career field, in their community, at their job. There could be a little like hood fame going on, okay? You could have the corner house on the block, like that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying, okay? I'm getting that kind of energy here for somebody. 3 of Wands, the Spirit's saying get ready to pack your bags because there could be a change here in location. There could be a change in your routine here. Some of you guys might get flown out somewhere or called somewhere like, you know, like we need you to come here. We need you to do this. But for some of you guys, yeah, there's going to be a move. Or there's going to be a change in, I don't know, I'm getting scenery, location, environment. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like your feet are about to step somewhere you've never been before. That's for somebody. You could also be gaining some kind of success and being able to travel in the future, being able to enjoy the good life, you know? So there could be something like that. It's funny because I had a client and she's like in her 60s and she's getting ready to go travel around the world. Like she had, you know, things kind of fell together for her later in life. And, you know, it was very encouraging and inspirational for me as her reader to hear that, because it was like sometimes we feel like we have to have it all sorted out in like our 20s, 30s, like even 40s, but then you're hitting your expiration date, boo. Like you should already had your shit figured out. But that's not necessarily the case. Okay, this woman, she took off, you know, in her late 50s and now in her early 60s, she's getting to travel. She's having the best time of her life. She feels young. She feels healthy. Like things just kind of took, and I'm getting goosebumps, guys. And I feel like that's something that could happen. Some of y'all are late bloomers, but I wouldn't say you're late. I'd say that you're right on time. Okay? There's something here about that. So don't feel like just because you're a certain age or, you know, you're at a certain point in your life, well, I've missed my boat. You know, it's like, no, you haven't missed your boat. That wasn't your boat. Your boat's still coming. 3 of Wands. That's traditionally ships on the horizon, right? Coming in from a distance. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay, Gemini. Well, I freaking like it. I wasn't sure at first because I'm like, this is like, I don't know. I just don't like putting out cheesy shit. I don't like putting out shit that's like, it feels like it's too good to be true. Like, come on, you're here to tell me that my hopes and my dreams and my wishes and everything's going to be fulfilled. Everything's going to be great. But this feels legit. This feels like something, again, that you have been working hard for and you're about to see those results. Like, it's about to take off. All right, what do we have here for Gemini? Okay, advice and additional messages. We have the angel of families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So this is kind of like giving the energy of, what is it? It's in the Moonology deck. I think it's like new moon in Cancer or full moon in Cancer or something like that, where it's like you and your family are going to be taken care of, or you and your family are protected, or whatever that card is. Those who know, you know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you might be, like, say you're the head of the household, or, you know, you have people or pets and things that are depending on you. And it's like, if I fail, all this fails, you know? And I don't know. It's giving that kind of energy. They're pulling me back to a conversation I had with my son the other day, where kids, I don't know, he's in 2nd grade and he's learned about flinching now, like trying to make people flinch. I'm like, what are they teaching you at school? What are you learning all day at school, you know? So he kept trying to make me flinch, and I'm just like sitting there reading a book, like, yawning and everything. And he's like, why aren't you flinching? I'm like, because I'm not scared of you. And he's like, what are you scared of? And I was like, letting you down. And he was flabbergasted. He didn't know what to say. Like, he got really quiet and was just like, you know? And it's like, because, yeah, that's my fear, letting my kids down. You know, people that are depending on me not being able to succeed or provide for them. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, right? I feel like that's a lot of our fears, like as parents or as adults. It's really hard being an adult. It's stressful, you know? So I feel like Spirit wants, this is a really nice message. I feel like Spirit wants to come through and just let you know that, like, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Your family, your friends, your loved ones, the people that you hold near and dear, like, it's going to be okay, Gemini. We have the God of spiritual healing here. It says an aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. And that was that energy that I was getting with that Tower and that Hangman of, like, there could be some self-reflection. You know, there could be a bit of shadow work that was needed, you know? Again, with that imposter syndrome or that doubt or the negative self-speak, or, you know, it's like there could be a part of you that needs to heal. And it's funny too, because he's right at the navel, which is giving the 3rd chakra, which is the solar chakra. And that's your expression, right? That's your self-expression. That can be, you know, it's linked to the sacral, so it's giving like confidence for me, but how much you're showing up for yourself, how willing you are to express yourself, how willing you are to let yourself be seen in your true authentic form, Gemini. There could be something surrounding that needs to heal here, okay? What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Okay, we have the angel of joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I agree. Because that's what this reading has been, wondrous and magical. It's like really saying that things are about to be so much better. Maybe blue wings or blue butterflies could be very significant for you, Gemini. Okay, or there could be a connection in regards to that, in regards to a blue butterfly. I would say like a blue bird perhaps, but this looks like butterfly wings. So I don't know, a blue butterfly could be very significant. We have someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Goddess of oneness. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like somebody wants to reach out to you and offer you something. This person might have been meant to offer you something in the past and they didn't for whatever reason. Or this could be something where it's like, it's about time that this has come in, or it's about time that you've been recognized. It's about time that you've gathered this support or whatever this is. But yeah, there's somebody around you. That's obviously not for everybody. We talked about it, guys. But I do feel like for a good majority, you probably more than what that I would think or that you would think, I feel like there's somebody here around you that sees you, believes in you, and wants to start investing in you in some kind of way. I'm going to put it out on the board. What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Okay, let's get one more and then we're going to call it a day, Gemini, because I got to get up and I got to read for Patreon next. Okay. We have God of reflections. It says the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflections. And that could be that energy of comparing, right? Comparing yourself to other people, comparing the pace where you're at, or your progression to other people's progression. You know, you only need to be comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. That's the only person you need to be comparing yourself to, Gemini. Everybody has a different book, a different story, a different chapter, a different path, a different set of lessons, a different set of wins, a different set of losses, you know, so it's impossible to say, well, this person started this at this time and this is how much they've achieved. I started this at this time and this is how much I've achieved. Y'all are on two different paths, even if you're going in the same direction. So just, you know, understand that. There's an energy here of that. Again, there's more energy too of working with other people, or maybe having the same vision as somebody else. You could come together with somebody and both of y'all could be like, yeah, we are literally on the same page. You know, we are moving in the same direction, that we both want this just as bad as the other, okay? And we have the goddess of justice. What seems like an injustice is actually a blessing. That is that Wheel of Fortune energy that I had picked up. I don't know why I didn't put the Wheel of Fortune down. Maybe it was something that had just shown up in the deck. But anyways, that's that Wheel of Fortune energy. You know, he's driving, there's a detour. He's like, what the fuck? You know, and it's like, no, this is actually a blessing. It's a blessing you don't go down this road, because there's an easier way, or there's a better way, or a more efficient way, or a more prosperous way, right? So if things have fallen apart, Gemini, or if you felt like shit has not went according to plan, this has actually been a blessing, and it is going to be a blessing that's going to show up, and that's what you don't see coming, okay? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.